everyone. So I think I'm actually going to change the channel from the Cooper Family channel to the Everyday Christian. Our family is very focused on our faith, but sometimes we all struggle as a Christian. And I think it's good for people to see what an everyday Christian looks like. It's definitely my family. We have ups and we have downs, and I want to talk about strengths, how we can improve each other. So we're probably going to do that when YouTube will let me change the title. So this weekend I went to an awesome women's conference down in Farmington at Christian Life Church. So shout out to Farmington. It was awesome. I got to see pastors from all over that I wouldn't normally have gotten to hear. Bishop Webb was there. Judy Jacobs was there. Oh my gosh. And if you've never heard her sing, she, especially live, like, this woman has so much energy. So truly, really awesome. There was a lot of things that happened this weekend. So as Christians, I think sometimes the everyday Christian, because of course there's different levels of skill as you go through belief and life and all that. There's some that know the word front and back. They know certain verses from the Bible. But the everyday Christian, probably not so much. We probably don't pick up the Bible as much as we should. Me, I struggle to know where all the chapters in the book are. So that's something that I want to work on for sure. I think the two biggest things for Christians, as far as like things they wish that they did more or was better at, so prayer. Some people wish that they would pray more. They were more skilled at wording. It's like pastors are amazing at having that long prayer, especially at mealtime when you want to eat and the food's getting cold. But to have the strength and skill to have a long prayer to really focus on God, praising and giving Him the glory, not just asking for things or expecting a miracle without going through the struggle for a miracle, just wanting out of stuff. Sometimes those things make us stronger. And you don't know, it could be the other side, trying to make things more difficult for you, getting your focus off of God and trying to find an easy way out. So there's that. And then going to church more. I think a lot of people really struggle. You wake up working after all week and you're tired. Like, do I really want to go to church? But, you need to have a relationship with God, and it's hard to do that unless you can have a relationship with God without going to church. For me, it's important, the worship and fellowship. And, I see the pastor as a teacher and a guide. So it's really good to have that. But you should definitely pick up your Bible through the week. I mean, we're not just Christians on Sundays or on Wednesday nights. Guess what? That's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So, but a lot of us really struggle on that. But there were so many things that happened at the conference. Man, it was so moving. As women, I think that we put so much strength in supporting our husbands, supporting our children, putting the weight of bills and stuff on us, or even like praying for our church family, that sometimes it makes us weak almost, because we lose the focus in strengthening ourselves and our faith. And so it was really awesome to have that time out to spend with just women, because it was a powerful weekend. It truly was. Oh man, there's just so much. So like an everyday Christian, like I was talking about people on different levels. So one thing that I find difficult is raising my hand in prayer or speaking out during church. When you're feeling the mood, we shouldn't be looking around. People are worrying about how we feel, because we're there for God, worshiping God. That's what other people are there for. No, honestly, no one cares what you're doing. You're there for God and no one else, and that's how it should be. So but it's hard, and I really tried to open up at the conference and decide, okay, I'm going to leave a different woman. Whatever I take from this conference, I'm going to continue because I want to grow as a Christian. But we all know that some days are harder than others, or making time. Obviously, I'm in my God's room again. I think it's easier to put time aside for God when you have the right environment. Kind of like when you go to church, you pray because it's quiet. You can focus on God. To have a quiet room that you can do that. We have a radio in here for music. We have tons of resources. And luckily for me, if I have any questions, I can go to Jake because, he's doing ministry classes. And so I kind of have a guide in my own home, but there's sometimes things I need to talk to other people that may relate better. I think everyone needs a person they can talk to. I also have a good friend of mine, Pam Kimball. Oh, she's amazing. She's so strong in her faith, and she tries to live every day in life for God, and that's truly amazing to see women just live the life like that, because so many of us struggle with it. So shout out to, I love you. Hi, Pam. So yeah, so we're gonna change this channel to Everyday Christians, because let's face it, as much as we want to say we don't sin, everybody sins, and so we have to ask for forgiveness and just strengthen our relationship with God. So I hope that you will continue to tune in with us as we go through some of these things, and I think it's going to be an exciting year at the Rock Church in Soulard out of St. Louis. We have a lot of things coming up, so if you want a good church to go to that maybe you just haven't gone in a while, or something happened to make you lose trust, know that God's always been there. You may have been distracted or overwhelmed by things, but He's just waiting for you to come back home. So I look forward to posting more videos, and hopefully some people will start liking my channel. Right now, it's just me, I think. Maybe a couple views, but even if it reaches out to one person, then I guess it's worth it. So I will talk to you guys soon, and have a blessed day. Bye.